Hello everyone, my name's Tim and this is the Silver Coder, and in today's video I was going to do some stuff about file input output, but very recently a new version of Lazarus came out. It's release candidate number 1 for version 4, and so I decided we'd have a little look at that and see what we can do. So, to just as a very quick bit of background, what I had done was went to the SourceForge site where you can download the install media, which is what I've done. So I haven't rebuilt anything from scratch, so to speak. So I have downloaded the 64-bit version of Lazarus, and when it starts up, basically there's a welcome screen, and it tells you about you've got a configuration file and do I want to upgrade that. So you click yes, and then the next screens that were presented were to do with configuration. And here what I had selected was to create a new recommended backend for debugging. And then as far as the layout of the IDE was concerned, I went for a modern IDE with a single window and the modern form editor. So you do have the option of the classic form and the classic IDE, so if you like those you can use those. If you don't want to use them, that's also okay. And then on the bottom right, which you can't see on the screen, there is an option there to start the IDE, and then it will start up. So what we're going to do now, we'll get out of there, and now we're going to come into here and start Lazarus again, and we'll see what happens this time round. We are looking at 4.0 RC1, and all we're going to do in the video today really will be to just do a hello world program and just see what the differences are. So for some reason it's decided to open a bit bigger than I had anticipated, but that's okay. I can fix that up relatively easily. So and you'll note here that I am not, while I may have, let's say, dark themes as an extension, I have not used that at all. So, and then my only shall we say criticism here would be, because I do have a form here, and the caption, while you can see it does say form 1, now it is otherwise hard to see because it is a grey on cream color. And now that was the only slight delay I had there, because the very first time I started up the IDE I found it to be very responsive, and I do find that this version here is far more responsive than the previous versions. So that is a good thing, and what we'll do here, we'll just get rid of that. Let's say hang on, let's go hello world from the Silver Coder. Okay, and let's make let's put that in bold, shall we, just because we can. Style and bold, and let's just chuck a button on here for the sake of completeness, and toggle box, okay. I'll delete that one. Again, it is a far more responsive than the previous one. So let's go and set a caption on here, and we'll call this one close. And now we will just double click on there. It takes us straight to the code, and I am recording still, so you know, like I said, we've got recording going and we're playing here. and the response time is pretty good. So we're going to do here self close, and that's all we're going to do here really. So I'm not going to worry about saving it, so it's just a pretty simple program. Label, OK button, cancel, and now we're going to run it. So we do have this option here about choosing our debug. FP internal dwarf debugger can only run your applications when it was compiled with suitable debug information enabled. I'm just going to say here run with no debugger. And what's happening here now, it's compiling. I will say there is no dialog to tell me that's happening. Is it? And our window pops up now. Hello world from Silver Coda. If we hit the close button, it disappears. As far as the changes in version 4, I'll put a link to this page in the video, and there are some release notes on the wiki lazarusfreepascal.org site. There's also a list of fixes. This is a link to where you can download it from, etc. And go from there. So I know, or I understand, there were a few changes in the IDE itself. So let's go to here and we can have a quick look at the release notes. So there were some changes to the LCL. We've got some other changes to the IDE, including to the compiler options, editor and debugger. Some changes to some of the components. And like I said, if you want to read all of this, then you'll get a better idea of all of what happened. And if you do get stuck, by all means, go to the forums and ask for assistance. So that will be about it for this particular video. Like I said, there is a new version of Lazarus out. It's version 4.0. They are asking for people to test it. You can run it alongside your existing version if you do. Yeah, the other thing I will mention though is that the components are up here, whereas in a previous docked version I would have had them on the left hand side. So I'm not sure if I can just move them. No, so we'll work out that in a, what will that, that'll push them down there. I wonder if I can make that bigger. So we've got to work out how we can push them, to the side here to make them. It's just simpler for me. So, and they do have that search functionality, which makes it easier. Although no, there is no search here. So what have we got under options here? Editor toolbar, component, export, add. No, so something we'll have to look out for to see how we can get it back to my other look and feel if I didn't want to have it. If I don't want to switch to like an undocked view, you do still get the information displayed down here. So all in all, this is a what happened there? Oh, that went to the help. Okay. Yes, I do want to close the help. So let's go back to there, into there. Oh, I went to the wrong one. So like I said, this is version 4.0 RC1, and it's using FPC version 3.2.2. So have a look at it. Let me know what you think. Like I said, go to the forums, or let the authors know what you think I should say. that's about it. If you like this video and you would like to see more, me to do something more with this particular version, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, bye for now and happy coding. Cheers.